Hi again, everybody. This video is sponsored by contribution from Jackie, and this is another audio video. Hi, you can call me Jackie, my real name. I did contribute a small amount. Thanks to my narc ex, on November 1st, my eviction process will start. Long story. Sorry I couldn't donate more. I attached the video where I'm introducing the audio shared, also attached. I didn't feel like typing a story, so I videoed the backstory to the audio. Thanks in advance, and thanks for your videos. They've helped me so much. Keep it up, please. All right, so this is going to start off with Jackie, and then we'll get into the audio with the narc. Here we go.
Hello, I've been watching your videos all week, and I have some audio to contribute. It is 8 months old. Some history is we were together for 9 years, married for 7 years. 2 weeks ago, I finally filed for divorce. 8 months ago, the time of this recording, was when we were newly getting separated, basically. More history, I guess, is that I always had a really hard time confronting him. So when we were first married, and he was belittling me all the time, and I told him that, he told me, give me an example. And I was trying to think of one, and he said, you can't even think of one. You claim that I do this all the time, but you can't think of one, so clearly it's not true. It just made me, think I was crazy. And in my head, I'm like, he just belittled me. I didn't say anything.
Right, that's why, because when they put you on the spot like that, you can't think. As soon as they're out of your way or out of your range where you can get to them, you remember everything you wanted to say.
I was just so afraid. It's like he never even physically hurt me. He just had that kind of mental hold. I know now through therapy and just a lot of reading YouTube videos that I've seen, he's a narcissist for sure. I didn't know it at the time. At the time, I just was like, I knew I was a victim of emotional abuse by him. That was it. So basically, I confronted him about that. Later on in life, or in our marriage, I confronted him about how controlling he is. I said, I don't get to do anything or go anywhere. You don't let me do. You're in control of every little thing, and I do everything that happens in this home. We have a dishwasher that works, but you won't let us use it. Like stupid things like that. And he was just like flipped out and made me feel like crap. And he's like, you want to go out? I don't want you to go out. I don't trust you. You're a slut. Like, didn't do anything, but that's how it was. So then, I guess I did the bad thing. I proved him right. I didn't do anything slutty, but when I did get a part-time job eventually, which, he gave me permission for, he's daddy, right? I felt like a little girl the whole time. Like I'd have to go to him for everything. Like, please, So basically, I ended up getting a huge crush on my manager. I was like, he's so laid back. Like, it's like a dream right now, considering what I'm living with, And then I went to my husband at the time and said, hey, I'm not in love with you anymore. He just like freaked out. He was with someone else, isn't it? I said, yeah. So then he made me quit my job and just all this stuff. And then he had cuts on his arms. Said he was going to kill himself. So I forgave him, just like when we were dating, when I tried to break it off. He said he was going to kill himself, and I forgave him.
This guy's a narcissistic cuckold. He's another cuck. Oh, he needs a woman to bully and take care of him at the same time. But when you stand up for himself, then he's going to kill himself. And
so, cut 2 years later, I caught him cheating. And I was like, this is it. First of all, I was really, really hurt. But then I started thinking, this is it. Like, I can get out of this now. I have the leverage. I don't need to be afraid to confront him either, because, like, he's in the wrong. How is he going to put put this on me. What is he going to do? So he did all of his tactics. You know, oh, well, when you strayed, I took the blame, you know. I was there and we fixed it because of me. Everything I did, I fixed it. I. And I was like, first of all, I didn't stray. I didn't do what you did. I had a crush on someone, and I told you immediately, but you didn't have to catch me. And he was like, okay, that tactic didn't work. Then he did the, I'm going to kill myself. He texted my sister, I'm going to kill myself. His sister texted me worried, and I said, he's not going to do it. He would have done it already. I know this game. I'm
Why
not
is he
playing it
texting
anymore.
your sister? Why is your sister even putting into it? It's like, hey, dude, you just cheated on my sister. Grow a fucking pair.
And I looked like a heartless bitch. That's what he did. He started doing that. Like, oh my God, she's such a bitch. She doesn't care. But then he started doing the sucking up. And so at the time, 8 months ago, he said, he said, I wrote things down. Let's have a talk. And I'm going to tell you, you know, how we're going to fix this. I'm going to do all this. And I said, I want to record this on audio. And he said, fine. The reason I wanted to record it is because I knew I was ready to be strong enough and tell him that he was an emotionally abusive husband. And I did. And that's the recording. At the time, it was the strongest thing I had ever done in my life. Looking back, I've done a lot stronger things, but it does feel good. I'm still weak in the moment, but I did better. Also, the name David is someone who molested him when he was a kid. That's my daughter at the door. Okay, that's my intro.
All right, so there's the intro. He sounds like a peach. Here we go. Oh, here we go again.
I'm telling you. So we'll go the separation route then. Then what? What's that entail?
You haven't let me talk about that stuff.
Well, I'm trying to get you to talk about it.
I will, but
He's gay. He's gay. As most of these controlling, just because he's with you and he's gay. I can hear it in his voice. He's gay.
You will.
I'm asking that you just listen to what I'm saying, which is that you're being way too definitive, and way too certain, and even me just talking about this stuff requires you not to be that way. Because if you're gonna be certain and definitive about stuff, then I might as well just sign divorce papers now, and then you just move away.
Well, that's what she wants, stupid.
On a regular basis, because that's the only opportunity that is gonna come out of that. If you're gonna be certain about things in your head, then that's the way it's gonna be. And then I have no business wasting time that I wasted and talking about it and giving you the information. I just do what I can be control of.
Let's remind ourselves, she's the one who's wanting the divorce, but he's the one who's going to be wasting his time. That's a weird way to try to save your marriage. Well, I'm not even going to waste my time if you're not going to listen. Like, well, do you really want to save it? Or are you looking to emotionally abuse her? Okay, so what you're saying is I'm not going to waste my time. It is just in case you're playing a game with him. You know, he's planting many seeds with that.
Which is my own therapy to fix the problems of my past, become a better person.
Your own therapy sucks, dude. Your therapy don't work.
And then that's all I have.
It's not all you have, because you have a future.
You haven't listened to anything I said.
I listened to everything you said. I listened to everything you said. You're stuck on this potential. It doesn't exist.
Okay, so then I can't talk about that because of what you just said. I'm stuck on potential that doesn't exist. So you're still going to stick to being certain, 100% certain, and be definitive about stuff.
Yeah, dude, that's your decision. You see, the narcissist will never accept your decision. They don't accept your decisions as final. You're not allowed to make a decision. You weren't even allowed to have a part-time job. Use the dishwasher. Why would you think that you're able to make a decision? See, you're in control of this conversation, not him. You don't even have to have it with him because you've already made the decision that you wanted out of the marriage. So now why are you listening to him like, I'm not even going to? Then don't. Nobody asked you to, motherfucker.
When that's just not the way life works. No one can ever be 100% on anything. But you're going to do that. So then what's the point? Don't say that you really...
So no one could ever be 100. You know what she's thinking. Nobody in life can be 100%. Want to bet? I'm 100% sure you're a fucking idiot. 100%. That's 100%.
Are interested in the stuff I'm going to talk about that. Because you're not.
Then don't share it with me.
I got news for you. Nobody's interested in what you want to talk about. That's your problem.
I'm going in. I'm tired. It's almost midnight. I told you my bedtime's midnight. Going in.
You're going to just throw it all away. You have zero interest in what I have to say.
In what you have to say about what? In bettering yourself? I have interest in hearing you better yourself for the kids.
That will come of that. You just don't give a fuck.
I give a fuck about you, your mental health in regards to the children and yourself. Yes, I do. In regards to romanticness with me, I'd rather not hear about that at all. So if that's the rest of your notes, then I'll pass.
None of that's in there.
Cool. Then talk about yourself.
No.
Then
let me finish.
All right, finish then.
No, don't let him finish. Don't let him finish. He's still trying to run things here. Like, you're not in charge.
I didn't say all that.
Really? Okay. What were you saying then? All I had.
Didn't make an H sound.
I heard that. All right. So what were you saying?
Yeah, you heard that, but I didn't say that.
Cool. So then what? All you what?
I don't understand how you can stand there and pretend like you have any care for me at all when you treat me.
Oh, here we go. You never love me. You don't care for me. This is bullshit. This is melodrama bullshit.
You just want to fast forward to me being gone and you don't have to deal with me. Except for the kids.
It's true. Yes, that's what I want because that's all I can take. That's all I can deal with. It's all that's going to make me happy. It's all that's going to help my well-being. And I'm trying my hardest to put my well-being first. And in doing that, I know that means to not have any romantic connection with you. Ever. Because I'll never... No, it's not going to change, right? It's never going to change. I'm never...
Why are you so different? I don't understand how you can be so certain. Explain that to me.
Because you, a year ago, we discussed everything in detail.
Did we do anything real about it?
I fucking came clean about anything.
Did we do anything real about it?
Wow, I'm talking. I don't know what that means, but anyway.
Did we make any real changes? Did we make any real effort?
I did.
I said we.
Okay, about me?
Wait. Oh, this guy is fucking... This guy's the best. This guy rules. Did we? I did. Well, I didn't. Well, that's your fault, asshole. You don't get to come back a year later and say, because I gave no effort, then we really didn't try. Fuck you. Oh, what a fucking cunt.
Saying why it felt so good for me to come clean to you about anything I've done in the marriage that was wrong. And I changed from there on out, and I devoted my fucking everything to you. As I did before, which you couldn't see, now you're finally fucking seeing. But it's too late. Like I was saying to myself, this fucking cheating thing would have been forgiven if it weren't for everything else. It's the last straw. The straw has been pulled, so I have to take myself away from the situation in order to be.
I want to be a part of that.
Holy shit!
It's not your decision. See, they never understand that you are allowed to make your own decisions. They can't they just can't grasp it. They won't grasp it. They can't accept it. It doesn't matter. You're talking to a fucking wall. You're talking to a fucking robot Terminator who only wants what he wants. It doesn't matter. Anything you say doesn't matter.
With myself in my life, I can't sit here and give you hope, because it would be false hope. You're saying don't use the word permanent, but it's the only word I can use if you want me to be honest. I can lie to you. I can lie to you all I want. Like, I'm good at that. I can say, hey, let's just separate. It'll shut you up, and eventually I'll divorce you. Cool. But it's a lie, because the truth is that in order for me to ever be happy, I can't be involved with you romantically. That's it.
Ever again.
Yes, because you can change and learn from all the mistakes of our marriage for someone else. And I am so excited for that person. You can't do it with me because I'll never believe it. I'll believe all your changes.
Despite if I show you. Despite if there's real actual change.
Oh, God. A year. You had a year. A year. Where's this change come? Now you're coming up with the change. Now you're going to try.
No.
I'll never believe a real moment.
No, because I've been so tricked by everything.
How?
You
How
made
Explain to me.
Oh my God.
Explain to me.
You're fucking kidding me.
No. Explain to me how if you go through a scenario or put yourself in a position where normally I would react one way and I react the right way this time.
I'll think it's a manipulation tactic and you're going to hold it over me later. That's exactly how I'll think, because you've done it in the past.
What if that never happens?
I'll wait for it. I will wait in agony.
But what if that never happens?
What if that never happened? This guy. Oh my gosh.
Doesn't matter. I'll be uncomfortable. I can't.
So then what,
I'm brainwashed by you. I need to get out of this fucking brainwashing.
So then you don't believe anything I've said then?
No, I believe what you say in terms of your happiness.
No, you don't believe anything I said in the fact that I've admitted all that stuff. That's one big step right there.
It's a huge step, and I think that it's something that you will learn from for future relationships.
You gotta stop saying that.
I am not ever going to believe you or trust you. You lied to my face. You made me think I was fucking insane. I literally went back and forth on the fucking daily thinking, why am I fucking freaked out about his friendship with this sumo wrestler looking bitch? I'm like, she's not attractive. That's not his type. He's right. I'm crazy. He told me I'm crazy for ever thinking it could be anything more than friends. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. You're so stupid, Jackie. You're so dumb. Blah, blah, blah. Boom. Fucking year later, it comes out 20-fold. 20-fold. Fuck 20-fold. Every infinity-fold. I will never. You're just so good at trickery and making me feel like I'm a psycho it doesn't matter. I will never believe you. I will always believe you in the fact that one day you'll be happy and learn from this and never do this to anyone else. Like, brainwash them. The next person you're with is going to feel uncensored, which is awesome. Like, this is why I feel so good right now. Like, I'm on a high because I'm uncensored. I'm telling you how I feel. It feels so good.
And I like it. So what the fuck is the problem?
You don't like it.
Why can't you keep this up? I just said I like it. What do you mean I don't like it? You can't tell me.
You're just saying that.
I'm not just saying that.
Anyway.
You don't have the right to do that. I'm telling you right now, you do not have the right to do that.
She has the right to do whatever she wants, motherfucker. Oh my God, you don't have the right to do that? Again, he's turning it on you. He's making it about you when it's about him.
It's just proof that I'll never believe you.
How is it proof?
I'm saying, to me, you say I like it. I'm thinking this is a fucking manipulation tactic.
But it's not.
I will never
feel
comfortable with you romantically.
That's not true.
No, it's true.
It's not.
You're telling me what I feel now, so fuck you.
No, I'm not telling you.
I just told you
I'm not telling you
how I feel.
I'm telling you.
I know how I feel. I know how I always feel. It's not going away. It's never going away. This heartbreak has changed me. I will never trust again. I feel bad in whatever fucking person ends up with me because they're fucked. I'm just going to be fucking over their shoulder all the time, freaking out, thinking they're gonna fucking do something because I can never trust again. You ruined me. Every fucking thing anyone does, I just think I'll just fucking oblige to make them happy.
So you're not gonna get home for yourself because that is not a permanent state, and I'm telling you.
How do you know? See, they just want to keep telling you what you think, what you believe, what your future is, what's permanent, what's not.
Help it by fucking.
But then that's not a permanent
Any
state.
smart
You feel like that now, but you
holy shit! Any smart fucking therapist would say you can find happiness, but it will never be with him.
No, any therapist won't say that. I'm telling you, they won't.
Oh,
I've not said it to you yet, although I've said it to myself too many fucking times to count, and I've researched it numerous times. I am a victim of emotional abuse that you inflicted on me. And I'm sorry if that's going to make you feel sad and guilty and make you cry. And I hope you will never
you're going to cry. Please don't cry.
By getting the help you need.
Please
but
don't
you've done
cry.
it to me, and I am a stepping stone for you. And you are a stepping stone for me. Because I'm going to overcome the emotional abuse. You're going to overcome the fact that you inflicted it on me. And we are going to make other people happy one day. And other people are going to make us happy one day. We are not going to do that for each other, ever. Because you can't overcome this. Can I read this fucking symptoms of emotional abuse to you?
Can't take them.
And you can tell me that you didn't do this?
Question first.
You can't overcome emotional abuse. I'm ruined, and I have to distance myself from, the abuser. Here you go.
No. Yeah, you do have to distance yourself. And that's what's in there, is me giving you that distance.
I'm not going to go back to the person who fucking made me feel like a worthless piece of shit that can't do anything right.
Why
and can't
would
fucking turn anyone on.
Like that. Is that what you're saying? Because I'll always be that way?
No. But I will always feel that from you. I will always feel it from you. It's not going to change. You're the abuser.
It will change. That's what I'm trying to tell
you. So
you.
It's change?
That's not the same thing.
It's the fucking same thing.
It's not the same. So molesting children is the same thing?
Listen.
Is that what you're saying?
What?
That's what you're saying.
What?
Sorry,
What?
but you've destroyed me, so yeah, I'm going to compare it to that.
So you're comparing me to a molester. Is that what you're doing?
One.
Is that what you're doing?
Here you go. Here's 30 signs of emotional abuse.
Is that what you're doing? You're comparing me to a molester. You're saying that because...
And this is what he'll harp on.
It's happening. I can fucking see it.
No, I'm not.
This is awesome.
No, I'm not.
This is awesome. That's cool that I can see it. I'm really fucking proud of myself. I was so close to slipping into that fucking path where I felt bad for you.
You're insane.
This is awesome.
No.
I'm fucking powerful. Listen.
No, I'm not gonna listen.
No, I almost just fucking got suckered. Really?
Jackie, you are
what the fuck? No.
No, yes. You were completely wrong.
Damn, you're good. You're sly as fuck. I almost fucking fell for that.
Yep. Because you notice how mad he got when you called him the emotional abuser. He started yelling. As soon as you picked up on what was going on and you got mad, now he's all calm again. This is all a manipulation tactic. All of it. Watch him. Watch how he sounds. Look how aggressive he is now. Now that he thinks he can hang, oh, you're calling me a child, like he can put something on you, then they pounce.
I'm asking a question.
I am
comparing me to a molester. You're saying that because a molester can't be rehabilitated and that they never change.
Neither can you. Yes, you know what? It's a perfect analogy because narcissists can't be fixed either. So yeah, you're a mental molester.
Did it and it's working because yeah, I'm not going to compare you to that because I don't think they can be
rehabilitated. I just did what?
I
just did what?
You did it, whereas I don't think a molester, a child molester, could be rehabilitated. I do think someone like you could be rehabilitated.
No, he can't.
But
he can't.
Not to the victim.
To
future
anybody,
people,
he'll
yes.
never change.
And maybe you will never do this again, but you did it to me. One, they humiliate.
So if we ever got back together, I would do it to you again. Is that what you're saying?
Even if you didn't, and you never did, and you were like, it was so real, I would never believe it.
It's just wrong.
It's not wrong.
Yeah, you are wrong.
I am a victim who will always feel that way with the perpetrator.
That's just wrong.
30
so
signs.
Me that,
okay, I'll never read it. Cool.
So
you can Google it on your own.
So you're telling me
I'll send it to you.
So you're telling me that stuff that you're talking about, the emotional abuse, right?
Yes.
It's the same as molestation.
Yeah.
I just said it's different in that.
Then you can't say that. You would never.
It is different. All right, wait. This is where you're fucked up, Jackie, because it isn't different. Still causes PTSD, mental manipulation, psychological manipulation. It doesn't matter. This is why you don't argue with them. Because they will find any little point they can possibly use to twist. And then they will harp on it. And you notice he don't want to hear about the 30 signs of a mental manipulator. Anything to change the subject from it.
And believe what I'm doing is real.
I will reconcile with you as a friend. I will never romantically involve myself in something that could potentially lead to more emotional abuse.
But it wouldn't be potential because I would continue the therapy and whatever corrections I make would be permanent.
You're saying that you have not even gone to the therapist yet. Go to the therapist, now we can talk. How about that? Because this is stupid. This is a waste of time. You have not had a fucking...
What does that mean? Tell me what that means. Because if it's... What? Explain
It's now a waste of time in that you're fucking promising shit that you don't even know about yourself. You haven't even found yourself.
True.
I feel like when you find yourself, you're going to realize, you know what? All the shit I said to fucking Cassie was real. I
know now for a fact that it's not.
God damn it.
It's just a part of the
not in terms
and the abuse that I suffered.
Maybe not in terms of loving her, but in the terms of the way that I made you feel and all the times in there that you fucking decided to... Yeah, I know there's neighbors out. Anytime you decided to insult me to her, that was real. And maybe the therapist can help you see, this person named Jackie isn't good for you because she freaking is crazy.
Are you always going to be like that, though?
I'm not changing. I'll change for myself.
Okay, here's the better question, then.
No, I'm changing to empower myself. That's it. And me empower myself is going to threaten the fuck out of you, and you cannot deal with it. You cannot deal with me being strong.
Are you going to revert to how you were before me?
Yes.
Isn't that the person that I fell in love with?
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. That person was damaged.
I fell in love with a person that one of the first days we were together, you told me, I'm going to the beach with my sister, so you have to hide in the room because she's not supposed to know that I'm with a boy. And then when we leave, you can do your thing and then leave.
Nope. That person was already damaged. You don't know the real Jackie. That person was damaged from the fucking best friend's brother.
How do you know that I wouldn't love that Jackie that you're talking about?
Because you wouldn't. Because that fucking Jackie was the strongest fucking woman you've ever met.
Give me examples.
Just fucking smart and funny.
Give me examples.
And just fucking wanted to fuck any guy. That's the real Jackie. That's the real Jackie that before being fucking raped by my best friend's brother. That Jackie, fucking 18-year-old Jackie? I'm gonna go back to 17-year-old Jackie because that was before that piece of shit that I met. So I'm gonna say 17-year-old Jackie. You would not like her. She was a stoner.
I have no problem with that.
You do.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I did have a problem with that, but I don't anymore.
17-year-old Jackie was a stoner. 17-year-old Jackie was very strong.
You can't charge me with stuff that I was anymore.
She was strong.
Tell me that.
Wow.
You could charge them whatever. You don't set the rules here, motherfucker. Holy shit, the entitlement on this dude. Crazy. This dude is flat crazy. Flat crazy. A child who accepts no responsibility. And you are exactly right. You haven't even found a therapist. Narcissists love making lists of what they're going to do when you're about to walk out. And you know how much of it he would get done? This. Dick. It's all words. It's all words. And yours, only his. Yours don't matter.
Too strong in her opinions.
I like that.
No, you don't.
What did I just say? You can't hold me to the standard of what I used to be.
You haven't...
I'm telling you.
Wait a minute. You're the same fucking guy. You haven't gone to therapy. You haven't explored what your fucking problem is. So how are you... What a fucking bag of douche.
And you have to accept it. This is the truth now. So continue.
That Jackie.
Jackie was a stoner. I like that. I don't care. I want everybody to be able to smoke whatever they want. In fact, that it's not in there, but that's one thing that I was gonna offer. That's one of the best times that I ever had with you was the 2 weeks that we were high all the time. Why would I have a problem with that? I used to because I let my parents' indoctrination take over my life, and then I put that on you. Yeah, I did brainwash you. Yeah, I did emotionally
Oh,
abuse
so
you.
you're admitting it.
Yeah. We did it to each other.
How did I
That
do
was
to
worse.
you?
Hold
How?
on.
Did it to
How?
you.
Don't interrupt.
Do shit to you. I fucking bowed.
You want her to take you back, and yet you're still blaming her for shit. This guy is unchangeable. You can't change him. And he's just going to, once you're out and gone, he's going to move on to his next victim.
Down to you and did everything and then fucking rebelled. But you know what? When I rebelled, I fucking told you. Hey,
Jackie,
I said to you, no, let me talk. I said, I'm not in love with you anymore. Because that's the respectable thing to do when you maybe have feelings for someone else. Even if it's in your fucking head. Even if it's fake. Doesn't matter. You continued. If I didn't catch you, it would have just kept going. You would have been fucking a fucking sumo wrestler. Who knows what disease you would have given me? That fucking saggy boob bitch. I swear to God, like, if she ever has kids, I feel fucking bad for her. I've never seen boobs sag that bad.
He's
no,
gay.
I'm gonna keep talking about her. She's
Jackie.
not relevant. I
Jackie.
hate her
So do
Instagram.
Jackie. Talking to you like you can hear me. Sorry. Jackie. Listen, I saw what you look like on your video, and if this girl is anything like you described her to be, this dude's gay. This dude's gay. Because I'm not like, you're an attractive girl, you don't go bang a sumo wrestler. Okay, I've seen this happen with guys so many times who end up being gay. They end up going for like some fat, ugly chick, and then then they end up just with guys. Then they finally come out of the closet. I'm telling you, this dude is gay. I'm telling you. And all he wants is like some sort of pseudo-mommy anchor that he can kind of sometimes have sex with at home so he can go off and do what he wants to do in his own fucking life.
Do you know what, like, honestly, you know how many nights I've fallen asleep picturing just slamming her head against the concrete? I hate her. She's a piece of shit. I couldn't imagine if, first of all, I would never even think of pursuing a married man. Say I did, though. Say if I'm that fucking
bad of a person that doesn't respect stuff.
That's not a bad person. That's fucking. It's worse than a bad person. It's just pathetic.
About Angelina Jolie before. She's a homo. That's what you've called her.
Yeah, because Jennifer, what the fuck?
She's married.
Yeah, Aniston was a badass. Like, really, she's way hotter than Angelina Jolie.
And listen, that could be our future. Maybe you do become a Jennifer Aniston that meets what's his name? Justin Theroux.
But that's not you.
Somebody better than me.
You're not Justin Theroux.
Better than Brad Pitt.
Well, in every way, Justin Theroux was hot.
He's better looking. He's smarter because he wrote Iron Man 2. It was a great movie. It was a great script.
Are you trying to save your marriage and you're bringing up comic book movies? Well, what? What is this fucking dude talking about?
Why can't you let me be Jennifer Aniston?
Stop. Because you're not letting me finish.
Wait. Where do we even go here? Jennifer Aniston, Iron Man. This guy's trying to save his man. What is this? What's next? Fucking Crocodile Dundee sequels? What a clown.
I don't want to be.
I will let you be like Jennifer Aniston if that's the outcome. But I'm telling you to not tell me that that's the only outcome. I'm telling you that if that is the outcome, I will be okay with it. I will accept it. I will accept it. Look at me. If that's the outcome, I will accept it. As much as it will hurt me, I will accept it.
You say that.
But no, don't do that.
So
anymore.
say I find someone, you're not going to fucking attack them verbally?
No, because that's the old me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Please stop interrupting.
When did the new you get here?
Can I finish, please?
I thought this is the old you. When did the new you get here? What day, time? How did that whole changeover happen? Where's the old you? Is he coming back? I'm sure he ain't far. The old you is not very far away. Trust me. Trust me. He got nowhere to go.
Okay.
Can you look at me?
I'm looking.
It's hard to look at a douchebag. You just get the douche chills. Oh.
If that's the outcome, I will accept it. As much as it would hurt me, I will accept it. Because if another person makes you happy, then that's what I want. I don't want you to be like this anymore. I don't want you to be a person that feels like you have to scream all the time.
She's been telling you that for 21 minutes and 30 seconds, so why are you dragging it out?
So be it. If that's the outcome, then that's the outcome. All I'm asking is that you don't tell me that that's the only possibility. Tell me that that may be the possibility, and that's the strong possibility right now over anything else. I'll accept it. But just admit, at least, to take things step by step.
No! Admit what? Dude, you're being rejected. You fucking, it's done. It's done. He can't handle the rejection. He just wants, they want, the narcissist just wants anything, any crumb, any speck of dust to hang on to. To then build on it and get back to where they want to be. Well, you said there was a chance. No. You're doing him the biggest favor by being on. I'm not stringing this along. I'm not stringing you along. And most of all, I'm not stringing myself along.
Only accept one truth. That's all I'm asking, is for you to allow me.
So he decides what the truth is. You have to, it seems like he's the only one who can decide what's true and what's not. They don't decide truth. They run from it. The narcissist thinks that they decide truth. They do not.
I need to do what I need to do to be a better parent and a better person on my own. And then, you don't know. Maybe you see that and you do believe it. After you do your own work and I do my work. That could be a possibility. You don't know. I'm not asking you to tell me that. That's a possibility.
Listen.
Maybe false hope. Just let me finish.
No, you finished. You said you're repeating yourself now.
I'm not.
I'm telling you something positive here. I'll give you a little tiny silver lining
Just
here.
let me finish.
No, come on.
Please.
Oh.
They think if as long as they can keep talking and filibuster you from talking, prevent you from talking, as long as they're talking and you're sitting there and they're the ones talking, there's a chance. It's going to, you can hear the desperation. Let me get, they just start throwing shit, and then eventually the verbal attack comes when they run out of all else. Then you're just a cunt or a whore or so, whatever it is.
I'm telling you that you telling me that I wouldn't like the version of you that doesn't change is wrong. You don't know.
But she already told you she don't like you.
Eat my bones. That no matter what version of you are, I will like it. It doesn't matter that in the past that I've told you I don't like certain things. That's because of my own insecurities. I put my insecurities on you. I'm not doing that anymore. That's what that was. I've never had a problem with you or anything that you want to do and think. To me, you've always been.
It's me. It's not you, it's me, baby. Yeah, we knew that, shithead. We knew that.
The smartest person in my life. You've taught me more and pushed me to do more in my life than I ever would have on my own. I know I've only taken a few classes in college, but that's more than I ever would have done on my own. I always put it off. You were the one that pushed me to better myself. You always pushed me to better myself. Why would I not like a person like that? I don't care how bad you think you are when you go back to the person that made you happy and think that that would make me happy. I need somebody like that. I'm not asking you to let me be around a person like that. That's not what I'm asking. I want you to be however makes you happy. But I also want even the slimmest chance that when you're that person, and I'm a better person too, a person that I would love, like Christina said, that may be a person that you would love too again. A different person. I know you loved a version of me once. Maybe if I remake myself and turn into a different person, that you may actually love that person too.
As I was going to say, there's a Richard Dawkins has a scale, an atheist scale actually. I don't remember what the numbers were or anything, but it's basically like you're full blown. I'll say 0 means that you 100% believe that there's a God. There's no other fucking explanation. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. And a 9. Actually, I think I'm right on my numbers here. A 9 means there's not a God. There's no explanation to there being a God. I will 100% disprove there's not a God. I always put myself one step below because I do give the possibility that there's some kind of creator. I don't believe it's God. I would say alien race, of course. That movie fucking Prometheus was awesome.
Okay, so maybe there was something that created us.
Whatever. We're not getting into that topic.
100%.
I'm telling you, I've always been an 8. So if it makes you happy, I'll stick to the 8.
I don't want it to make me happy.
I literally
just listen to what I said. And
I'll do an analogy here. In terms of you, I'm closer to a 9, but I'll give an 8 just in case. But it's an 8 still is highly improbable that there is a creator, aka that there is a chance of me ever being romantic with you. So, because guess what? It's just when I start the therapy in terms of
pay for it. I won't let you know.
You don't have to.
No, it's
oh my God.
Cover under my shirts. I'm paying for it.
In terms,
need it for our kids.
In terms of my therapy, in regards to this stuff, not my fucking other shit that I have.
What? Something I don't know.
What, my fucking mood disorders and ADHD and anxiety and depression and shit? I'm talking about in regards to this.
Okay. Sorry.
I just feel like the therapist is going to tell me what I'm telling myself. And I'm just going to go with that. And sorry, but I feel like I deserve to be Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux. Like, I feel like I deserve that person. Like, she's happy. He makes her happy. He probably wakes up every day. He probably wakes up every day and tells her how beautiful she is. Fucking hands her a joint. Like, obviously I have kids, so I'm not gonna smoke a joint every morning. But I mean,
please.
That sounds nice. Maybe I want to be Jennifer Aniston. Maybe that's what I need. That's what I want.
Why can't? Okay, let's stick on this topic then. This is actually good.
How is it good? I gave you the fucking slimmest chance in the world.
Jackie.
If Jesus Christ comes down, you know I'm still going to tell him, you're a piece of shit for fucking over this many amount of people.
Please talk.
I'm still going to be anti-Jesus Christ. So even if it is real and I do believe you, I'm still going to push it away. That's what I'm saying. So it's not actually a chance. So don't get all optimistic here.
And that's the end. You know, you give him any chance, he's going to seize on it. But apparently you're already out, so that's a good thing. Look, this guy is just bad news. He's been manipulating you the whole time. He continued to manipulate you throughout the audio because he decides what's truth. What's true in your head, what's true in general. He's the arbiter of truth. Or they think they are. They're not. You had it right. And there should be no chance because there's no future with this guy because it's only going to get worse and worse and worse. And that old guy ain't too far if he ever even left. Go check the closet. I'm sure he's in there. So, thank you so much for your contribution and thank you for the audio. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a narcissist you'd like to expose or a topic you'd like me to cover, you know what to do with the PayPal and the email link in the description box. And remember, when you do send me your story, please put at the top of the email whether it's with or without contribution and what name you'd like to go by. This is Ollie Matthews. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye.